Hello and welcome to this backwards compatible gameplay video. Today we're looking at Avengers Age of Ultron. Now you may be able to see that there are 4 screens up on in front of you. So, bit stupid thing to say. So one is obviously our folder, our banner, which is always there. And the other 3 are all Avengers Age of Ultron tables from Zen Pinball 2, or Pinball FX in this case, because this gameplay is recorded by PC. So one of the unique things about the Avengers table was it has 3 different settings: easy, medium, and hard. Now these settings, what they do is they play about with the ball physics, they play about with the tilt of the table as well. So these are things which can make the game more difficult and easier. So what happened was when you were playing the easy table is that the scores were taken down a bit, so you couldn't rank up the scores as quickly. With the medium, it's kind of in between, and obviously with the fast, the tables is fastest tilt with the least amount of ball friction, but also you get major scores building up. So what we decided to do was to play all 3 tables. Now, as you can see, I've allowed myself a certain amount of time. It was 5 minutes. So each game play will last up to 5 minutes. Now there are a few rules. Once the 3 balls have gone, they're gone. So if I lose the 3 balls before the 5 minutes is gone, end of story. At the end of 5 minutes, if I've still got a ball going, I just have to completely stop the gameplay, let the ball come down, and then look at my score. So that's something that I think as we're going through, you will see that happen. Now I do have my favourite level. So it's not truly a great scientific experiment. It's not something that I think that Tony and Bruce would really be proud of, but it is a nice little play. What I think I'd prefer to do is probably get a average, play the table 10 times, so get the averages and build it from there. But that's not the way it works. So if you look at the top, on the top row, we have on the left hand side, we have obviously the logo. On the right hand side is the easy table. As we go down on the left is the medium setting, and on the right is the fast setting, the hardest setting. So each one has its own style and its own level of play. Now I very much enjoyed this table. We have a first impressions video already up on the site, and it's really good. It has its difficulties. Obviously we do get the voice acting isn't from the film, so that can be slightly off-putting. I can understand why, obviously, to try to get those actors would cost an absolute bomb. So that's not something I suppose most would really find that good. But you know, it is quite nice when they do have those which sound similar. They just haven't done that. They've gone for quite a few differences. So, and they're very reminiscent of the voices from the Avengers table, the first Avengers table. Apart from 4 sounds very odd. I don't quite get it, but I suppose it sounds more traditional 4 than it does modern 4. So that's not too bad. Graphically wise, it's lovely. Obviously, as the usual sort of things, we get 3D models hopping about, and obviously colours and lights and sounds all bashing away. So it's a very much a normal state of affairs, really, for a Zen Pinball table. Now I think we are coming towards the end of one of our tables. A little bit of a spoiler there, so that's something that obviously is a bit silly. But I think we'll see that the fast table has basically gone, unfortunately. So, and there we go. So that's looking at 4.5 million. So not the greatest scores. I will say that I haven't played this table in a while. I've been absolutely obsessed with the Portal table, which is so much fun and really is probably my favourite table for quite a while from Zen. I do like quite a few of their tables, but that definitely is really up there just because of the source material. But this really does pay good homage to the source material as well. So we do get people, we get cameos from people like the Vision, obviously, and also Ultron himself, and the bonus levels, the special rounds do take advantage of that completely. My favourite thing is probably the Science Bros, which is, as you can see on the medium table now, so the bottom left, you can see it's basically multi-ball. I enjoy multi-balls a lot. They're probably my favourite ways to play. I don't really like 3 or 4 balls. I much prefer 2. I find the fact that when I'm doing 3 or 4 balls, I do tend to lose track, so that's not the best. So as I said, so the first table was 4.5 million. That was on the hard, so that one dropped quite quickly. And as we saw there on the we have 5.5 on the easy table, and that leaves us, of course, running with the medium table, which is absolutely my favourite. I can't deny that. It's tons of fun to play. So as we're flicking through, we'll see the end score and how it ends up. Obviously I know how it ends up, and it does end up being quite a high score. So nothing too major, but I still have balls left and I still have time to go, but it ends up being in the sort of the 15 million area, 14 million area, sorry. So it just shows for this very small little bit of a science experiment, medium table, definitely the best one to go for. And thank you very much for watching. Please do check back for some sort of videos like this, and good night.